We're also celebrating Police Week this week. And, you know, we all want, as Oklahomans, we all want safe communities. And it's the men and women that serve in uniform that keep our communities safe. And so we just want to make sure that we support them, that the culture, that they know in Oklahoma, that we have their back. And we're going to do whatever we can to help the police department here in the state of Oklahoma. So it's an honor for me to lead and get a chance to meet all the brave men and women all across the state of Oklahoma that serve us so well. Tulsa Police Department has faced some unprecedented challenges over the last few years as they've navigated some of the jurisdictional issues that the McGirt decision has kind of thrown them a curveball, but they've done a really good job of trying to keep the community safe. And that the Jim C. McGirt guy that started the whole thing, he's being released from prison, which is just unbelievable to us that as he would still be in prison if the state of Oklahoma had anything to do with it. But he's being released. I think they gave 30 days from like a May 3rd date. But Tulsa's had to navigate with professionalism and compassion throughout this whole process.
Mayor Bynum has proposed, maybe not necessarily a compact, but an agreement with the tribes. Are you okay with cities forming law enforcement agreements without the state?
I need to know exactly what he's talking about, but no, there's a process that a municipality cannot enter into an agreement without the governor, and then there's a joint committee in the legislature that gives an up or down on agreements. So that's how the process works, and you know, we think that's probably the best way. The executive branch, the reason our founder set it up this way is I have a view of the whole state, right? And so the reason the legislature doesn't make decisions on some of the executive functions is because it's a body of 101 in the House and 48 in the Senate. If you think about it, it's hard for them to, for example, you know, to make a decision to close a facility in one part of the state is always going to affect that one local representative. So they're going to be fighting with their colleagues to not do that, where the governor can make the best decision for the state of Oklahoma. And so we want to make sure that we have that view to keep all of Oklahoma safe. And so I'd probably stick with the way the system works today, but be interested in any help we can get from GT Bynum to keep us safe and keep law enforcement, not only Tulsa PD, but also Highway Patrol and the other municipalities in the eastern part of the state safe, to know who's driving on these roads would be very helpful.